Hey guys, how's it going? Jake and Ashley here. We just wanted to talk to all you single people that are dating and married couples and give you a little bit of advice, some things that we think are practical that will help your relationships. So single people, people that are dating, these are things that you can apply to yourself and things that you can look for in another person. And married people, this is something that you can apply to your marriage currently. I think the most important thing that people can all agree on is that to have a functioning relationship with another human being, you have to have a real relationship with Jesus Christ. The Bible teaches that God is love, and that apart from God, you can't know what love is. And I think that you always hear that advice. You got to put God first in your relationship. You got to know Jesus. Well, what does that mean practically? How do you actually apply that in day-to-day life, everyday life? Well, we want to give that to you now in just a couple of quick tips on what we think is important, sweetheart.
So for example, one thing in particular for us and for me in my life is that whenever we're going through a trial or we're arguing or having a hard time with something, I have noticed that whenever I give this problem and the ground issue of what's going on and give it to the Lord and go to Him in prayer about it and basically just allow Him to intervene and fix it, it's worked out so much better than when I've just tried to do it all on my own and when I've tried to just handle it myself.
Yeah, prayer is super duper important. One thing that she had shared with me before that I did not know, she said that when we fight, she'll pray for me and ask God to humble her and to humble me, that we would lay down our pride and put our defenses down, and that God would reveal to us how we're lacking and how we can further love one another. And so I think that's super important. And one thing that I think is super important as well is learning to love one another despite of wrongdoing. I know that it's like a super popular thing to say that you shouldn't be with someone that doesn't deserve you. So like if someone has wronged you, that you should just break up with that person or leave that person and you deserve better. And I think there's some wisdom in that, in the sense that if someone is like physically harming you or abusing you, you do not want to be with that person. That is not a good quality. But the Bible teaches and Christ teaches that we should forgive one another and that we should love one another despite our faults. And that's why I think it's so important to have a relationship with Christ, because how can you love someone else unconditionally unless you're in a relationship with the one that unconditionally loves you? And so the more that you walk with Christ and the more that you know Jesus, the more you're going to learn to love your spouse, the more you're going to learn to love your boyfriend or girlfriend, and to be able to forgive them of the mistakes that they have made, and to be able to pursue that relationship effectively. And so again, in closing and in summary, there's a few things you want to do. Number one, what do you want to do?
Pray.
Yes, pray for one another and ask God to humble each other, and then forgive one another. Pray and forgive and continue to pursue Christ and love and forgive other people as Christ forgives you. God bless you.
Bye.